Hey guys, what's going on? Bill here. Another Monday morning, bright and early, and it is freaking cold outside. First day I had to scrape my car off all year. It was nuts. But anyway, enough about that. Today's topic. I was just listening to a podcast by this guy named Ben Settle. He's an email marketer, and he brings up a very good point about willing victims and innocent victims. And I think that can totally relate to the fitness industry. And a lot of clients that I've worked with and people who, they say they want to lose weight, but they really don't want to. And I see this quite often. It's one reason I've gotten a lot pickier about who I work with. Is because if you've been to, so many trainers who I know these guys can get you results. I mean, believe it or not, there's a lot of good trainers out there. There's a lot of bad ones too, but there's a lot of good ones. And if you keep going back to the same type of trainer, you keep not getting results, well, there's something wrong. And I'm guessing it's probably not the trainer's fault. It's probably your fault, if this is you, if you're this type of person. And that's why I have an application process to work with me now. Because I need to be proven that these clients will put in the work when I tell them to. But anyway, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about the innocent victim compared to the willing victim. So the innocent victim is like, let's say, for example, it's somebody who has absolutely no control and something happens to them. And, it's usually a bad case scenario. Example like that could be, a kid. A little kid playing in the street, playing baseball, t-ball, whatever it might be. He's running around and, let's say, heaven forbid, a car hits him. That's not that child's fault as long as he didn't run out into the road. It's the driver's fault. So that's an innocent victim. And, it's a kind of a dark scenario, but that's what an innocent victim is. A willing victim is something very different. What a willing victim is somebody who has complete control over their lives, and they just choose to or to not do actions, and that causes them to get results or not get results. And, let's be honest, we're all adults at this point in our lives, so most of the things that happen to us are because we're willing victims. And I'm guilty, as this is the next person, for various things in my business. It's really bright out there. I don't know if you can see the sunshine glaring on my face right now. Anyway, so take a good hard look, because I talked about this, I think it was last week, about my marketing with my Facebook advertising. I was a willing victim, and my Facebook advertising, I was writing copy, or I was writing the ad. They call it copy in the industry for anything that's written for an ad, and the copy wasn't performing, and I kept saying, well, my demographics are different, it's not my fault, blah, 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 blah. And the realization I came to, it was totally my fault, and I was the only one to blame. And I had to change it to make it work. And it's gotten a lot better. It's not where I want it to be quite yet, but it's a hell of a lot better than it used to be. So guys, the next time you have a goal, you want to do something, ask yourself, are you going to be an innocent victim, or are you going to be a willing victim? Because if you're going to be a willing victim, you say you want something, but you're not going to put in the work required, then you're a willing victim. And you might as well not even start that thing, or get a really good hard look at yourself and ask yourself, what do you really want? So there have been plenty of times we say we want something, kind of half-ass do it, and then we don't get results, and we're surprised why we don't get results. Well, you half-assed it because you're a willing victim, and those results don't matter that much to you, apparently. All right, that's today's rant. Take care. Have a great one.